Hey guys, I'm coming to you with a update on the Crystal Rogers case. Some of you guys may have heard this earlier this week. I've just not had time to come on here and update. I've just been working a lot and I haven't had time to TikTok. I'm sorry. But I'm here now to bring the update. All three men charged in the Crystal Rogers case have asked for a change of venue. They're asking their trial to be moved to Beloit County or Davidson County. Beloit County is 3 hours away, and Davis County is 2 hours away from Nelson County, and they believe that all three men would receive a more fair trial if they move the venue from Nelson County to one of these two counties. Both Lawson, Stephen, and Joseph used the same reasons that Brooke Houcks used to file the motion to move the trial to another county. Houck's attorney pointed out multiple reasons his ability to receive a fair trial is unattainable in Nelson County, including police search on properties with ties to Houck's which were viewed of the public. They also cited numerous yard signs, billboards, and bumper stickers then in the connection between Rogers and the disappearance and Houck. Finally, the team of attorneys wrote during in 2023 grand jury proceedings in Nelson County grand jury had almost an alarming knowledge of the case and sympathized with the victim. So they're saying that the grand jury had an alarming knowledge on this case and sympathized with the victim. Well, this case has gone on for 8 years. Brooke Houcks, Joseph Lawson, and Stephen Lawson have been free men living their lives without any repercussions for the past 8 years. I do understand that everybody around here knows he's guilty, allegedly, and that definitely if his trial was in Nelson County, he wouldn't receive a fair trial. I'm not going to sympathize with Brooke Houcks. He doesn't deserve my sympathy. I will always sympathize with the victims. You've been free for 8 years. There's just not an ounce of sympathy I have for this man. But we do have to put that aside and know that everybody deserves a free trial, and that's just how the law works. So here's the key notes that we need to know with this update. Change of venue. All three men are requesting the trial to be moved from Nelson County. Charges dismissed. Stephen Lawson wants his charges dropped. Here's why. Disclosure of identification of expert witness. Joseph has requested the prosecutor reveal the name and testimony that will be provided by experts at trial. So Stephen is wanting his charges dropped because he is saying that he was promised immunity during a police interview. And Joseph Lawson wants the identity of expert witness and their testimony to be revealed. My opinion on Stephen wanting his charges dropped: you knew your son drove Crystal's car and dropped it off on the Bluegrass Parkway because you picked him up from the Bluegrass Parkway in said vehicle and drove him somewhere else while y'all left that vehicle on the Bluegrass Parkway. 8 years ago, you knew that. So now that you're wanting to talk and give evidence, now that the puzzle pieces are fitting together and people are actually being arrested, like they could have been 8 years ago, but there wasn't enough to arrest them. Now you want immunity. Now you want charges dropped and this, that, and the other. You could have talked 8 years ago. If you would have spoke 8 years ago, you probably wouldn't be charged with anything. You probably could have got a good plea deal and you could have walked away with not having to deal with all this. But you waited until recently to start talking. So, in my opinion, you should have talked 8 years ago when she first went missing. Before Tommy, her father, was unalived because he wouldn't stop looking for her. You should have saved that man a lot of groundwork and saved that man's life and talked. But you didn't. Now, not only is Crystal gone, her father is gone, and now you want immunity? No, sir. No, sir. That's not how That's not how it works. I don't care if you were promised it or not. Cops are allowed to lie in interrogations to get you to talk. I'm sorry. But that's the only update I have for right now. If they do ban TikTok, I have a YouTube linked in my bio. Feel free to go follow that. I will be doing updates and talking about Crystal Rogers' case on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you. You guys have a good day.